Hello, this is Aisha. Welcome back to another video on our channel Auto Insurance Advice from our Consumer Advocate. If you're new to my channel, then you should know that I'm a advocate and I will tell you all details about insurance and all these necessary things in your life. A nationally recognized insurance expert and consumer advocate, Douglas Dodge Haller spent 2 decades working on the public policy and regulatory matters related to property casualty insurance. In other words, he's been there, done that kind of guy when it comes to automobile insurance. During his career, Haller has authored opt-ins articles and reports on auto insurance pricing in the US and provided expertise in insurance-related legislation. For 9 years, Haller served as executive director of the National Consumer Advocacy Organization, consumer watchdog, in addition to conducting research for and providing and expertise to consumer rights organization. Haller is a member of the Federal Advisory Committee. Okay, then there are three objectives of auto insurance. On many sites on Google, you can see the purpose of the automobile insurance. Haller, there are the three objectives of automobile insurance. First, there's liability, the damage you do to another person, their car or property is covered under liability. This is called third party coverage because it provides a coverage to others. Second, auto insurance pays to protect you, your passengers, and your vehicles from medical payments. Comprehensive and collision coverage. This is a type of the first party coverage. After that, finally, insurance help you to comply with the law. Automobile are dangerous, heavy, expensive pieces of machinery. Insurance provides protections for drivers, passengers, and others from injury or damage done by someone who would know way to pay for any damage they do. As a result, almost every state requires us to buy coverage. Automobile insurance help us meet our financial responsibility under state law. Most state, New Hampshire is an exception, require both bodily injury and property damage liability coverage. Coverage requirements. One of these main types. Okay, let's start with the fact that New Hampshire doesn't require auto insurance coverage. I think most people in Hampshire buy insurance, but it's not required by the government state. Most state liability coverage both bodily injury and property damage liability. This recall is a type of the third party coverage. It's the coverage we buy to protect other people. Liability means we are responsible for somebody else's injuries and the damages we do. You often hear numbers like 15 over 30 or 50 over 100 coverage. Those two numbers describe the amount of bodily injury coverage you buy. The first number is for one person who gets injured. The second number is the total that will be paid if multiple people are injured. There is also a third number in that set, for example 50 over 100 over 25. The last number 25 represents $25,000 in property damage liability. If you damage somebody's car or a fence on someone's property when you clean, the insurance company will pay up to $25,000 for property damage liability. Is the key coverage most people are required to buy by the government in every state except New Hampshire. You are only required to buy the minimum. The minimum varies from state to state. I think the most common mandatory personal injury liability is probably 25 over 50. $25,000 for injury to a single person, 50,000 total. The most common property damage liability minimum is probably $25,000 per incident. Some states also require uninsured motorist coverage. This coverage that protect you if you are hit by an uninsured motorist or somebody else on the road without coverage. A handful of states also requires what's called personal injury protection. These types of coverage are called first party coverage, meaning they cover you for any injury that you sustain, irrespective of who is at fault in the accident. It's commonly known as no fault coverage or insurance. I hope you people are liking my video. If you're liking it, do subscribe and like. Bye bye.